Live from Arkadelphia, Arkansas, it's Henderson State baseball as the Reddies take on number 24th ranked Union in a single 9-inning affair here at Clyde-Berry Field. Hello, everyone. A beautiful day here in Arkadelphia after torrential rains over the night. And making the first start on the mound for the Reddies, left-handed pitcher Zach Eschberger. Eschberger had a great freshman year last year, and he is making his first trip to the mound. Union comes in with a record of 16-3, ranked 24th in the nation, while the Reddies 13-4 after a 14-11 win last night against Ouachita Baptist. Here's a lineup for Union University. Right fielder David Robbins will step to the plate. Batting second will be the designated hitter Tyler Mozzie. Batting third, the first baseman number 4, Nolan Milton. In the four-hole, the left fielder number 21, Zach Phillips. The center fielder number 18, Hayden Lewis. The shortstop number 14, Ryan Roper, will bat sixth. Batting seventh, the third baseman number 28, Caleb Damari. And batting eighth, the catcher number 15, Jesse Kelly. And the second baseman number 12, Austin Orr, will bat in the 9-hole position. The first pitch, and for a called strike, now the 0-1, low for ball one. So 1-1 count to David Robbins, a 400 hitter for this Bulldog club. 8 doubles on the season, and here's the 1-1, outside and high for ball two, 2-1. A 2-1 delivery from the left-hander on the outside or inside corner for strike one. Strike two, 2-2 count. Eschberger made 15 starts last year as a freshman. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Swung on a deep fly ball to left field. Kieran Redmond going back, and it is out of here. A solo home run, the first one for David Robbins on the season. And he took the 2-2 pitch, left it high, and Robbins turned on it. And Union already on top 1-0. This Union team, very big offensively.
Batting the designated hitter number 23, Tyler Mozzie.
Union hitting .322 as a team. Already 23 home runs in 19 games and 48 doubles. So they'll play a little bit of a power baseball as Tyler Mozzie steps to the plate, the designated hitter, and the first offering him outside for ball one. Mozzie, the top hitter on this club, hitting .415 with 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Upstairs for ball two. Union, members of the Gulf South Conference, lost 2 of 3 over the weekend to Delta State. Here's the pitch. In for called strike. Two balls, one strike. Just underway here at Clyde-Berry Field. Swung on and fouled out of play. An early 4 o'clock start here at Clyde-Berry Field. Reddies on the road this weekend in Great American Conference play as they take on Arkansas Tech in a 3-game series. Arkansas Tech 9-0 and on top of the GAC standings. Here's the 2-2. Oh, they hit him on the inside, and Mozzie will be taking the walk down the first base. It's not what Zach Eschberger wanted as to start his 2017 campaign. And that'll bring up Nolan Milton.
Batting the first baseman number 4, Nolan Milton.
Milton hitting .400. The team's best home run hitter. 6 home runs, 9 doubles, has an .812 slugging percentage. Only a sophomore. Eschberger looks over at first base and now delivers in a fly ball deep center field. Allen Hall takes a few steps back on the track and right up against the wall, makes the catch for the first out. So that'll bring up the left fielder, Zach Phillips.
Batting the left fielder number 21, Zach Phillips.
Phillips hitting .355 on the season, 6 doubles and 4 home runs. Everybody in this Union lineup with power. Here's the pitch. Upstairs for ball one. Phillips, a senior from Memphis, Tennessee, to Jackson State Community College. Ashberger goes to first and just did get in. Did Mozzie. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and a base hit up the middle. And now Union with runners on first and second. Already a run on the board. And one away.
Batting the center fielder number 18, Hayden Lewis.
That'll bring up the center fielder, Hayden Lewis, hitting .322 on the season. 5 doubles, 4 home runs, 17 RBIs. Ashberger in the stretch. He kicks and fires, and the pitch gets away a bit from Schwab, but Schwab down the third, and they'll get Mozzie easily on the caught stealing. We'll put it 2-5, caught stealing on Mozzie. Phillips goes to second, but does not get credited for a stolen base. And that'll, pitch was low for a ball, and Schwab wants to have time to talk to his pitcher. So 1-0 count. 2 outs here in the top half of the first inning. We'll get you your defensive lineman in just a moment for the Reddies. Here's the 1-0. Low for ball 2. Kieran Redmond's in left field for the Reddies. Alan Hall in center field. And in right field, Dylan McCain. Around the horn, you got Hayden Lessenberry at first base. Nolan Ryan at second base. Joe Myers at shortstop. Parker Jones at third. Britton Schwab behind the plate. And, of course, Ashberger on the mound. Union opened up the season with a 3-game sweep of OBU. Then they went on to beat Lemoyne Owen, and then took 2 of 3 from Maryville University, as this pitch swung on and missed for strike 1, 2-1. They took down Arkansas Monticello in a 19-8 contest, and then swept Shorter University in Gulf South play, beat Harding 6-5, and then swept Christian Brothers in GSC play. Beat Lemoyne Owen again, and then lost 2 of 3 to Delta State last week. Here's the 2-1 on the outside corner for strike 2. 2-2 count to Lewis. 322 hitter. The .610 slugging percentage. Ashberger steps off the mound. Runner on second base is Phillips. Ashberger asks for another sign from Schwab, and now he'll kick and fire at 2-2s. Swung on and missed, struck him out, and the bat leaves the hand of Lewis. But the Union gets 1 run on 2 hits. They leave a runner stranded. We've played 1/2 inning to play. Union University 1, Henderson State coming to bat. We'll take a timeout, come back with more at Henderson State baseball on the Henderson State Sports Network. Back here at Clyde Berry Field, the Reddies trail 1-0. Let's go down the Henderson State lineup. Leading off for the Reddies will be the center fielder, number 1, Alan Hall. And the 2-hole will be the first baseman, Hayden Lessenberry. Batting third will be the designated hitter, Jordan Taylor. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Parker Jones. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 23, Joe Myers.
Number 1, Alan Hall.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 31, Dylan McCain. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 21, Kieran Redmond. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Nolan Ryan. And batting ninth, Britton Schwab. Alan Hall stepped to the plate, hitting .300 on the season. 18 for 60, 2 doubles, 7 RBIs, 12 stolen bases on the year. Here's the first offering from Cooper Bolo, a freshman, 2-0, 3.27 ERA. He's worked 11 innings. Opponents hitting .262 off of the left-hander. Pitch. And first strike, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1, low for ball 2, 2-1. For Union, Phillips in left field, Lewis in center field, Robbins in right. At first base is Milton. At second base, Orr. The shortstop's Roper. As the 2-1 is outside for ball 3. DeMarini is at third base. Kelly, the catcher, for the Bulldogs of Union University out of Jackson, Tennessee. There's a pitch inside, ball 4. They walked the leadoff hitter, Alan Hall, and that'll bring up Hayden Lessenberry.
Batting the first baseman, number 6, Hayden Lessenberry.
Lessenberry hitting .317 on the season, 7 doubles, 9 RBIs, looking for his first home run of the season. Alan Hall with 12 stolen bases on the year. Been thrown out once. Pitch outside for ball 1. Lessenberry, the senior from Bryant, Arkansas. Second team all GAC selection a year ago. Part of the all tournament team last year. Went 10 for 23 with 3 doubles and 7 RBIs in the Great American Conference tournament. Hit .365 last year in conference play. So 1-0 count to Lessenberry. And the pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. Alan Hall gets a big lead over at first base. And again, Below will go to first and chase Hall back into the bag. Pitch swung on, fouled, out of play. I count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lessenberry hitting .553 in advancing runners. And there goes Hall, and he'll pick up stolen base number 13. Easily stole that one. And the count's now 2-2. So 2-2 count on Les. Runner in scoring position for the Reddies is Alan Hall. And here's the pitch, low, and it's 3-2, count full. So Hayden Lessenberry taking his time at the plate. Jordan Taylor on deck. Beautiful afternoon here at Clyde Berry Field. The pitch swung on and missed. He went after it, and there's one away.
Batting the designated hitter, number 10, Jordan Taylor.
That'll bring up the designated hitter, Jordan Taylor, hitting .230 on the season. Coach Cody Hooten come to talk to the home plate umpire question about some of the delivery on the Union pitcher. And now they're going to go talk to umpires are going to have a discussion. Cody Hooten, second all time in wins here at Henderson State. Took over second place earlier this season, passing John Harvey. And been here 7th year with the Reddies. Of course, a couple years ago took the Reddies to the World Series, the Division II National Championships. I don't know what the discussion was, but there was no way that they're going to overturn that one. Weston swung and missed. I think he thought he dropped the ball, and Les went down to first, and plate umpire said he caught it. So on the drop third strike, he appealed to the base umpire, and the base umpire had no idea, as the first pitch to JT is low for ball one. Only two-man umpire crews in the Great American Conference until you get to tournament play. A lot of times that's a big disadvantage, only having two men on the field, as the next pitch is low, and it's 2-0. JT with 2 home runs on the season, 12 RBIs, which leads this team, along with Dylan McCain, who also has 12 RBIs and a pair of home runs. JT, left-handed hitter from Bryant, and here's the pitch. Swung on a chopper, and it will roll foul. 2-1 count. There's a two-time All-GAC selection. Back in 2015, he was a second-team National Collegiate Baseball Writers Association All-Region pick. Alan Hall getting in the mind of the Union pitcher right now. Has him worried with 1 out, 2-1 count with JT. A base hit will definitely drive in Hall. Base hit in the outfield, that is, with his speed. And the pitch. Low, and it's ball 3, 3-1. Parker Jones on deck for the Reddies. Here's the 3-1. Inside, and they walked him. So Reddies have runners on first and second, 1 away, and that'll bring up Parker Jones.
Batting the third baseman, number 11, Parker Jones.
Jones, 286 hitter. Has 5 doubles on the season and 1 home run. All at second. Taylor at first. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. Now the delivery. Swan fouled back and down in the count, 0-2. Here's the 0-2, fouled out of play. The count remains. After this game, the Reddies begin a 10-game road trip as the Reddies head to Russellville for a 3-game series this weekend. Then play a non-conference game next week, next Tuesday against Harding. Then head over to Durant for a 3-game set, and then a doubleheader in Cleveland, Mississippi against Delta State before coming home on March 24th as that pitch is outside for a ball. Come home and play a Great American Conference Series March 24th and 25th at the end of spring break against East Central. So 1-2 count. And the pitch is high, and the shortstop, somebody missed a sign out there, and the shortstop Roper moves over to second base. And the pitcher went ahead and delivered. And somebody missed their sign up. Of course, Bolo just a freshman, so he's still getting acquainted to the college game. But has a 2-0 record, so 3.27 ERA. He struck out 14 batters in 11 innings this year. Here's a 2-2. Swung on and missed. And that's his 15th. And 2 away now for Joe Myers.
Batting the shortstop, number 23, Joe Myers.
Myers hitting .316. An old chopper, and this could be trouble. Bo will have to go over to first base, and he throws it too high. And the Reddies will have the bases loaded.
Batting the right fielder, number 31, Dylan McCain.
Right fielder Dylan McCain steps to the plate. So it'll be an infield single, and the bases are loaded for Dylan McCain. Hitting .240 on the season with 12 RBIs and 2 home runs. Could use a hit right here. Pitch is low for ball 1. McCain reaches. That would bring up Kieran Redmond. A 1-0. Low for ball 2, 2-0. We'll take a walk. Tied up here. Any way you can get a run in. Here's the 2-0. Inside, and it's 3-0. So I'm sure McCain will get the red light here, and this one will be right down the middle of the plate because he doesn't want to walk in a run. Well, Dylan McCain will take the 3-1 pitch and needs to set dead red now and drive something here. This is what that hitter's pitch is right here with the bases loaded and 2 outs. 3-1 count. Here's his pitch. And there it is. Base hit. Could be in the gap. Could score more. They'll roll to the wall. 1 run will score. Here comes Taylor. They're going to send Myers, and he'll come home, and he'll score, and it's a 3-run double by Dylan McCain. Just how you draw it up. Drive it to the wall, and the Reddies are on top 3-1. So Kieran Redmond stepped to the plate as Dylan McCain cleans the bases. As Hall, Taylor, and Myers scores. And that's what McCain did. Set dead red and just drove it to the right center field power alley. And the Reddies take a 3-1 lead. Now bring up Kieran Redmond. Hit a grand slam last night. Was a decisive factor in that game. Hitting 120 on the season. He's just 3 for 25. But that grand slam put him up to 9 RBIs on the season. So 1-0. High, and it's 2-0. So a 2-out double, bases loaded double by McCain gives Reddies the 3-1 lead. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike one, 2-1. So here's the 2-1. Inside, it's 3-1. Three-one count. Swung on and just got a piece of it. Now the count's full. If Redmond reaches, that'll bring up Nolan Ryan. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and shot to center field. Going back is Lewis, and he'll make the play, and that'll do it for the Rays. But not before they score 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors. They leave a runner stranded. We've played 1 inning. Henderson State 3, Union University 1. We'll take a timeout, come back with more Ready Baseball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Ryan Roper.
So Ryan Roper will step to the plate for Union here in the top half of the second inning. First pitch, low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. High, and it's 2-0. Roper hitting .281 on the season, a senior from Harrisburg, Illinois, transfer from the University of Illinois. The 2-0 from Eschberger. Ground ball chopper over the head of third baseman Parker Jones, and that'll be a base hit. And that'll bring up Caleb DeMarini, the third baseman.
Third baseman, number 28, Caleb DeMarini.
Hitting .833. He's 5 for 6 on the season. Playing in his 11th game. Pitch low for ball 1. So 1-0 count to DeMarini. Throw over to first base. DeMarini steps out. Now the pitch from Eschberger, high and away. And the count now 2-0. Eschberger was 7-5 last year, 7-2 in Great American Conference play. The freshman from Bullard, Texas. Last year, and of course, thought he'd get freshman of the year. Didn't. Here's a chopper to Parker Jones. The backhands. He'll go all the way to first, and nice play for the out. Roper will move on to second. And Eschberger, the sophomore, gives a little thumbs up to Jones on a great backhanded play. And that'll bring up the catcher, Jesse Kelly, hitting .250 on the season. One away here in the top half of the second inning. Reddies on top 3-1. Now the stretch. Eschberg's delivery high for ball one, or ball two. Roper at second. Here's a fly ball to center field. Hall's on his horse all the way back, but in front of the 390 sign. Roper will tag up and go to third, but they're two away. And that'll bring up Austin Orr, the second baseman for the Bulldogs.
12, Austin Orr.
Orr hitting .271. Pair of doubles and a home run, 7 RBIs. A junior from Jackson, Tennessee. Runner on third is Roper. Here's the pitch, high for ball one. Now Eschberg's 1-0 delivery. Swung on a fly ball. Shallow right field. McCain's going to have to come a long way, and it'll drop for a base hit. And a run will score. It'll actually be a double. It was one of those no-man land, and a double for Orr, and that'll play the run for the Bulldogs.
Batting the right fielder, number 33, David Robbins.
So 3-2 lead for the Reddies. And we're back to the top of the lineup. David Robbins to the plate. All 1 for 1 today. Of course, led off with that solo home run in the top of the first inning. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball one. And now Schwab wants to go out and talk to Eschberger. Reddies finished a 3-game sweep of Harding over the weekend and then beat OBU last night in a makeup game 14-11. Record of 13-4 overall. 7-2 in the Great American Conference. Here's the pitch. Outside. And it's ball two. Two-0 count. In there for a call strike, 2-1. The 2-1 from Eschberger. Fly ball foul out of play, and it's 2-2. Clydeberry Field, 340 down the lines, 365 in the alleys, and 390 to straightaway center field. Here's a 2-2. Swan a chopper to Parker Jones. He'll have to make a tough play, and does a great job, and that'll do it. So for Union, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They leave a runner stranded. We move to the bottom half of the second inning. Henderson State 3, Union 2. We'll take a timeout, come back with more Ready Baseball on the Henderson State Sports Network. Top or bottom of the second, Nolan Ryan will step to the plate for the Reddies. 182 hitter, 2 for 11 on the season, 6 RBIs, and here's the first pitch to Ryan. Swung on a foul ball. Ryan, a junior from Woodbury, Minnesota, takes the pitch high and away for 1 ball, 1 strike. Went to Dakota County Tech. Here's the 1-1. Swung on for strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch down and away, and it's 2-2. So 2-2 count. Swana, first base, and he'll take it himself. And there's 1 away. Brings up Brent Schwab, the ready catcher. 5 RBIs on the season.
Catcher number 25, Brenton Schwab.
Looking for his first extra base hit. Junior transfer from Tyler Junior College from Beaumont, Texas, takes the first pitch for a ball. So 1-0. Pitch. Swung on, fly ball to the right side. Coming in on its Robbins, and he'll make the catch for the second out. Back to the top of the lineup, Alan Hall, the ready center fielder.
Batting the center fielder number 1, Alan Hall.
There's a pitch in for a called strike. Pitch, and there's a chopper. That'll be base hit up the middle, and the Hall reaches for the second time today. And that'll bring up Hayden Lessenberry.
Batting the first baseman number 6, Hayden Lessenberry.
Lessenberry struck out his first time up. Pitch in for a called strike. A 1 count. And the pitch. Down low, and it's 1-1. So 1-1 count. The senior from Bryant. Leading 3-11 right now. There goes Hall, and he'll easily steal second for the second time today. He had 4 stolen bases last night, 2 today. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. With Hall at second base. 1 away. Or 2 away. Again, and try to chase Hall back into the bag. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, pitch down away, and it's 2-2. Two count to Lessenberry. There's the pitch. Swan, and there's a base hit to left field, and Hall will try to score. There'll be no play at the plate, and Lessenberry with an RBI single. He reaches for the 18th time this year. He's reached safely in all 18 games this year. So the Reddies now on top by a score of 4-2. And that'll bring up Jordan Taylor, the designated hitter.
Jordan Taylor.
Taylor walked his first time up and scored on the bases loaded double by McCain. And there's a base hit up the middle by Jordan Taylor. So the second hit of the inning, back-to-back singles, or third hit, back-to-back-to-back singles.
Batting the third baseman, number 11, Parker Jones.
And now Parker Jones steps to the plate, hitting .282 on the season. Lessenberry at second, Taylor at first. 2 away here, bottom half of the second inning. Reddies on top by a score of 4-2. Pitch low for ball 1. Pitch and a ground ball. Play to the second baseman. He boots it, but is able to pick it up and touch the bag, and that'll do it. But the Reddies do score a run on 3 hits. No errors and leave a pair of runners stranded. We move to the third inning. Henderson State leads it by a score of 4-2. We'll take a timeout, come back with more Ready Baseball on the Henderson State Sports Network. Move to the top of the third inning. Tyler Mosley steps to the plate for Union. Hit by a pitch back in the first inning. Getting .415 for this club. And he'll take the first pitch on the outside corner for strike one. Playing the top of the third inning, 4-2 Reddies. Union comes in with a record of 16-3, ranked 24th in the nation. And the latest collegiate baseball top 25 or top 30 poll, swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Eschberger kind of pulled the string on it. Mozzie was way out in front of it. And now the 0-2, high and away, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch from Eschberger, and it gets away, and it's 2-2. Interesting to see how long Eschberger will go today in his first appearance. Here's the pitch. Fly ball going back is Redmond, but he'll take a few steps to his left, and he'll make the catch, and there's one away. I'll bring up Nolan Milton.
Batting the first baseman, number 4, Nolan Milton.
Milton 0 for 1 today. Flew out to center field in the first time up. Here's the pitch. Got away from Eschberger. Trying to bring that breaking ball and then snap with it. So it's 1-0 count. Here's a 1-0 outside, and it's 2-0. Jordan Taylor loosening up in the Reddy bullpen. I haven't seen him pitch this year, and he didn't pitch much last year, but may try to get an inning or two out of him. Wasn't really expected to pitch much this year. Here's a 2-0 from Eschberger. High, and it's 3-0. Reddy's headed to Russellville this weekend for a 3-game series against first-place team in the conference, Arkansas Tech, 9-0 in the league. Here's the pitch. Swung on, miss, had the green light, and swings and misses, and it's 3-1 count. I don't think Coach Lee Driggers over at first base was too happy with that swing on that pitch. Here's the pitch. Fly ball. Right field. McCain going back, and it's drifting, and it's over the right center field wall. So a solo home run, and Union has cut the deficit to 4-3.
Batting the left fielder, number 21, Zach Phillips.
This team has hit 25 home runs in 20 games this year. I want to check their bats. Bring up Zach Phillips. And the first pitch is high for ball 1. Phillips singled his first time up. High, and it's 2-0. And Eschberger doesn't look too comfortable out there right now. Here's the 2-0, 3-0, laboring just a bit, and you can see he's not feeling too well. I think this might be it. It's his first start. He's been injured early in the year and trying to get back to form from last year, and he walked him on 4 straight. And Coach Hooten will be waiting for Phillips to go to first. And
Batting the center fielder, number 18, Hayden Lewis.
thought he was going to make the way out there for a moment, but it's going to bring up Hayden Lewis to the plate. And now Coach Hooten will slowly make the stroll out to the mound to talk to his hurler. While he does that, we'll go down the Great American Conference standings going into the fourth week of the season. Arkansas Tech 9-0 in the league, 12-6 overall. They've won 7 straight headed into the weekend. Southern Arkansas a game back at 8-1, 11-5 overall. They've won 3 straight. The Reddies and Arkansas Monticello tied at 7-2. And both teams are, Reddies have won 6, Monticello has won 7 straight. Then you got a logjam for 5th place with Oklahoma Baptist, Southwestern Oklahoma, and East Central all at 4-5. Oklahoma Baptist 8-8 in the league, or overall. Southwestern Oklahoma 8-9, and East Central 4-12. Now Ouachita is 8th in the league standings, along with Harding at 3-6. OBU's 5-14 overall, and Harding 4-13. Northwestern Oklahoma and Southeastern Oklahoma tied for 10th at 2-7 both. And then Southern Arkansas rounds out the
Number 10, Jordan Taylor.
The standings at 1-8, 1-16 overall, as the Reddies have the pitching change. And so Jordan Taylor will come in to pitch for the Reddies. He's the DH, but what that does is if he comes back out, he can put him back in as the DH. So he can stay as the DH if a new pitcher comes in. So Taylor making his first pitching appearance of the season. JT pitched a little bit last year, not a lot. Pitched more his sophomore year for the Reddies. He made 15 appearances, a 3.65 ERA. Had wins in games against Southern Arkansas and Southwestern Oklahoma. So Hayden Lewis steps to the plate to face Jordan Taylor with Phillips on first. 4-3 game. Reddies out in front. Union has scored in every inning. There's a fly ball, foul, and out of play. Count 0-1. One away here as we play in the top half of the 3rd inning. This game moving as slow as last night's game. Last night went 3 hours and 18 minutes. By far the longest game of the year for the Reddies. Here's the pitch. Regulation, I should say. The Reddies played an extra inning game that went over 4 hours against Northwest Missouri earlier this year. Here's offering from Taylor, and there's a ground ball. They had the hit and run going, and they got the Myers out of position trying to cover second base, and now they have runners on the corners with one away. So great piece of hit and run by the Union Bulldogs.
Batting the shortstop, number 14, Ryan Roper.
Bring up Ryan Roper. One for one today. Hitting .293 on the season. This Union team just keeps coming at you. Power through the lineup, keep swinging the sticks. They now have 5 hits here. Correction, 6 hits. He fouls this one back for strike 1. And now more Reddies going to the bullpen, loosen up. Concerned about Lewis at first. JT throws over. Lewis in first, plenty of time. Now the pitch. There goes the runner. The throw down to second. not in time, and they'll have a stolen base. So now they have runners on second and third, and only one away after the stolen base by Lewis. And that's Lewis's third stolen base. 0-2 count on the batter. Roper. Strikeout would be big right here. And breaking ball, and he fouls it out of play. Just got a piece of it. These two teams will play again later in the year, next month, this time in Jackson, Tennessee. A nice little 5-hour trip. So no balls, 2 strikes to Roper. Just did get a piece of it. Count remains 0-2. So Lewis at second, Phillips at third, one away here for the Bulldogs. 0-2 count to Roper. Here's the pitch. And he got a piece of it again and fouled it away. So 1-2 count. And there's a ground ball off the glove of Taylor over to Ryan at second, and they'll get the play. So they'll go 1-4-3 in the books, but they do score a run, and they tie the game up. So it'll be an RBI. 2 away here. As Phillips scores on the ground out. And a first pitch from JT was low for ball 1 to DeMarini. Next pitch in for a called strike. Still a runner on third base is Lewis, the go-ahead run, as we're tied up at 4 apiece. Bo Shelby loosening up in the bullpen for the Reddies. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, and I think it fooled everybody. Schwab did a good job of framing it, but plate umpire said it was low, so it's 2-1. Pitch fouled out of play, and it's 2-2. And now the 2-2 from Jordan Taylor. Fly ball, center field. Will Hall get to it? Yes, he is, and that'll do it for Union here in the third inning, but they score 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors. They leave a runner stranded. Move to the bottom of the third inning. Union 4, Henderson State 4. We'll take a timeout and come back with more of Ready Baseball on Henderson State Sports Network. Bottom of the third inning, new first baseman for Union Dylan Morris goes to first base as Joe Meyer steps to the plate for the Reddies. Singled his last time up. Fouls this one back. And Union has scored runs in every inning. Reddies have 2. They need to match it here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 4-4 score. There's the 0-1. Outside, it's 1-1. Dylan McCain on deck for the Reddies. And the pitch. Swung on and fouled out of play, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. So here's the 1-2. High, and it's 2-2. It's a 2-2 delivery. Outside is full. Pitch fouled out of play, and the count remains full to Joe Myers, the ready third baseman. Hitting .328 on the season. As we play in the bottom of the 3rd inning, the payoff pitch. Low for ball 4, they walked him. So Reddy's a base runner on here in the 3rd inning, and that'll bring up Dylan McCain. Kane, a 3-run double back in the 1st inning. They give the Reddies the early lead. But since then, Union has tied it up at 4 apiece. Myers has only had 1 stolen base this season. Had to pitch to McCain in for a called strike. Not a very big crowd out on him, but considering it's a 4 o'clock start, may get some here after the 5 o'clock hour. The 0-1. Check swing hump, and a call ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1. Myers gets his lead. And the pitch swung on and missed for strike. I called a foul, just got a piece of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1-2 count on Dylan McCain. And the pitch called, strike 3 on the outside corner. That was a good pitch right there. And that'll bring up Kieran Redmond.
Batting the left fielder, number 21, Kieran Redmond.
Kieran Redmond flew out to center field his first time up. Myers with his lead at first. And the pitch swung on and missed. Swung at the high heat. Now the 0-1. Low, and it's 1-1. So 1-1 count to Kieran Redmond. 1 away here as we play in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Score tied at 4. Here's the pitch. Upstairs and away, and it's 2-1. 2-1 count to Redmond. Here's the pitch. Swung on a pitch high and away, and it's 2-2. So 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And now we're full. And it looks like catcher Jesse Kelly wants to go out and talk to Cooper. On deck for the Reddies, Nolan Ryan. Full count, one away here. Bottom half of the third inning. Here's the payoff pitch. Well, nope. He'll go over to first with it. Chase Myers back in the bag. And now the payoff pitch. Called strike 3. Same pitch that McCain struck out on. He's hit that pitch well the last 2 batters. And that'll bring up Nolan Ryan.
Batting the second baseman, number 26, Nolan Ryan.
Ryan grounded out to first his first time up back in the second inning. Pitch fouled out of play. The ball's 1 strike. So the Reddies embark on a 10-game road swing this weekend. Back-to-back road conference games. And the pitch low, and there goes Myers, and he'll have a stolen base easily. So runner in scoring position for the Reddies with 2 away here in the third inning. Nolan Ryan with a duck on the pond. Base hit would drive a run in. Low. Count now 2-1. If Ryan should reach, Brenton Schwab will come to the plate. There's the delivery. Swan chopper foul. Left field side. And the count 2-2. There's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on. Again fouled. The 2-2. Swung on the right field, and that will drift back, and off the glove of the right fielder, Robbins. That'll score a run. As Nolan Ryan will go to third. And he's in there. So I think it's a triple from where I was at. He had to go a long way, did Robbins, and he couldn't catch up to it. It did come out of his glove, but he had to go a long way. So it will be an RBI triple for Nolan Ryan. And the Reddies are back on top, 5-4.
Batting the catcher, number 25, Brenton Schwab.
That'll bring up Brenton Schwab with the runner at third base for the Reddies. So Reddies regain the lead, 5-4. Schwab comes up the plate, hitting 195. There's a shot to the third baseman, over to first, and he has to make a big scoop, and he does. Great play. by Demariny, and that'll do it for the Reddies. But they do get one run.
One hit, no errors.
One hit, no errors, and one left on base. We've played 3. Henderson State 5. Union 4. Take a timeout, come back with more Ready Baseball on the Henderson State Sports Network. So that'll bring up the catcher, Jesse Kelly, to start things off in the 4th inning, and he hits a deep fly ball to left field. Redmond back on it and gets it on the warning track for the first out. So 1 away. That'll bring up Austin Orr. Orr doubled his first time up. First pitch outside for ball. And now pitch low. It's 2-0. JT working quickly. 2-0. 3-0. So 3-0 count. Now the pitch. Call, strike 3-1 count now to Austin Orr. He fouls this one out of play, and now the count's full. Sun covering half the field. Shadows half the field. Most whole infield in the shade. Outfield blocking from the sun. He swings and fouls back, and it's 3-2. So 3-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. They got him. Have to go to first base and good off-speed pitch, and the count 2 away now for Union, and that'll bring up David Robbins, the top of the lineup.
Number 33, David Robbins.
And the first pitch outside for ball 1. Reddies trying to put up a goose egg on the board, as Union has scored in every inning, but so have the Reddies. And now the next pitch is high, and it's 2-0. It's now the 2-0 away, and it's 3-0. There's a 3-0 from JT. Outside. 4-0. 4-0. We walked him. 4 straight pitches. And that'll bring up Tyler Mozzie.
Batting the designated hitter, number 23, Tyler Mozzie.
0 for 1. He's been hit by a pitch. Flew out to left field. Back in the third. Another ball. So it's 5 straight that JT's thrown. There's a 1-0. Outside, and it's 2-0. And Hayden Lessenberry wants to come over to talk to his teammate. Action back in the Ready bullpen. Bo Shelby starts to loosen up. Top half of the 4th inning, 5-4 Reddies. And the pitch. In for a strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch ground ball to Parker Jones at third. He'll go to first with it, and that'll do it. So no runs on no hits, no errors. They leave a runner stranded. We move to the bottom of the 4th inning. Henderson State 5. Union 4. We'll take a timeout. Come back for more Ready Baseball on the Henderson State Sports Network. Union will make a pitching change as number 29, Joe Hudson, comes in, the senior from Pleasant Grove, Alabama. Went to Marion Military Institute. Hudson, a 9.95 ERA, 1-0 on the season. Only worked 6 in the 3rd innings. He's given up 10 hits, 7 runs, all earned. Walked 1, but struck out 7. And that'll bring up Alan Hall for the 3rd time today. 1 for 1 with a walk. He scored both times. I want to go back to the previous inning. The shot by Nolan Ryan was ruled an error on the right fielder. He had it in his glove, and it popped out, so it'll be a 3-base error on the right fielder for Union. So that run will be an unearned run. Ready still on top by a score of 5-4. First pitch to Hall was in for a called strike from Hudson. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Low, and it's 1-1. Well, good things happen when Hall gets on base. He scored both times today. And he has 2 stolen bases. Here's the pitch. Swung him right back to Hudson at first. And he'll lob it over to the first baseman. And there's one away, and they'll bring up Hayden Lessenberry.
Batting first baseman, number 6, Hayden Lessenberry.
So Lessenberry, 1 for 2 on the day. Makes first pitch for a ball. So each base in all 18 games the Reddies have played this year. Next pitch low for ball 2, 2-0. Two-oh count. In for a strike, 2-1. So 2-1 count to Lessenberry. So on a chopper to the third baseman. And it's a fair ball. And Lessenberry will reach. It was a slow chopper. I don't think they would have had him. And that'll bring up Jordan Taylor. Yeah, Jordan Taylor, the pitcher and designated hitter. It means JT can stay in as a DH if a new pitcher comes in. So JT comes to the plate. So Lessenberry will reach on an air as the first pitch in for a called strike. Or swing and miss, I should say. Now the 0-1 to JT. Swung and miss for strike 2. Second error by the Bulldogs today. And now the 0-2 to Jordan Taylor. Swan and chop right to the first baseman. He'll tag first, go over to second, and he'll make the tag, and they got the double play. So the old 3-U-6 double play. And that'll do it for the Reddies. No runs, no hits, 1 error, nobody left on base. We've played 4. Henderson State 5, Union 4. We'll take a timeout, come back with more Ready Baseball on Henderson State Sports Network. When we move to the 5th inning, the Reddies will bring in a new pitcher as Bo Shelby will step to the mound. Jordan Taylor will remain as the Henderson State DH. Shelby making his second appearance. He's worked 2 innings, given up a hit, struck out a pair of batters, and walked a batter.
Batting first baseman, number 22, Dylan Moore.
Shelby, the left-handed pitcher, sophomore from Emory, Texas, went to Raines High School. And he'll face off with the first baseman for Union, Dylan Moore. First pitch in, first strike, so 0-1 count. Now the 0-1. Low, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 from Shelby. Swung on and out of play, and it counts 1-2. One-two count to Moore. The senior from Savannah, Tennessee. And Shelby's 1-2 offering outside and high for ball 2, 2-2. And more action in the Reddy bullpen. Looks like Colton Kaufman's warming up. There's the pitch, and almost hits him. The count now 3-2. Reddy's kind of piecing together the pitching today. They're playing their 5th game in 5 days. Swung on a miss, got him off the off speed, and that was one away. Brings up Zach Phillips, the left fielder. Phillips hitting .365 after a single in the first and a walk back in the third. First pitch in for a called strike. Oh, the 0-1. Low and inside, 1-1. Your 1-1. Just a bit inside, it's 2-1. Shelby working quickly, and he throws this one outside, and it's 3-1. So 3-1 count to Phillips. Pitch inside, and he walked him. That'll bring up Hayden Lewis, the center fielder for the Bulldogs. 1 for 2 on the day. Struck out and walked, or singled, back in the 3rd inning. And Shelby's pitch is outside for ball 1. So 1-0. Now the pitch. Outside for ball 2. So 2-0 count now. After Shelby struck out the first batter, walked the next guy, and he's behind 2-0. Now he's behind 3-0. So 3-0 count. And he lost him. So back-to-back walks. That'll bring up Ryan Roper, the shortstop.
Batting the shortstop, number 14, Ryan Roper.
With runners on first and second and only 1 away. Reddies need a double play ball desperately. Roper singled and grounded out to second. The pitch. And that's ball one. Now Lesenberry wants to come talk to Shelby. And Shelby pitched in 4 games last year. Ball gets away from ball got away from Schwab, but he was able to get to it and throw out the runner. So it'll be another caught stealing, a 2-5 caught stealing, and they'll advance the runner at first. And there's 2 away, so and now there's going to be so runner did go to second base, but there's 2 outs and a 1-1 count on our batter Roper. So Schwab aggressively comes up and runs down the baseball and throws out Phillips, trying to go to third on the pitch, and now the pitch is high and it's 2-1. Seems like all his pitches have been high lately. Here's a 2-1. Swanee turned on it, but out of play, and this count's now 2-2. So 2-2 count on the batter Roper. Hitting .288. So all kinds of action around the Ready bullpen. Shelby with the 2-2 pitch to Roper. Low and away, and it's 3-2. Here's the payoff. Swung on a ground ball to Parker Jones at third. He's up with it. Over to first. Has to scoop his Lesenberry, and he does. And that'll do it. So no runs on no hits, no errors. They do leave a runner stranded. We move to the bottom of the 5th. Henderson State 5. Union 4. Take a timeout. Come back with more Ready Baseball on the Henderson State Sports Network. Bottom of the 5th inning. Ready still on top, 5-4. Due up at Jones, Myers, and McCain for Henderson. So Parker Jones steps to the plate. 0 for 2 today. Struck out and grounded into fielder's choice. He's facing Hudson for the first time. First pitch in for a called strike. So now the pitch swung on and missed for strike two. So 0-2 count to Jones. Pitch outside, and it's 1-2. So 1-2 count. Now Hudson steps off for a moment. So 1-2, pops him up on the infield. And the catch is made for Demarani. And that'll be the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Joe Myers. Myers 1 for 1 today.
Batting the shortstop, number 23, Joe Myers.
Singled and walked. Myers hitting .328, takes the first pitch for a strike. Now the pitch swung on, fouled back, and it's 0-2. So 0-2 count, and the pitch to Myers. High for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Five, 4 your score. Reddies on top here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch swung on right back up the middle. Nice play by Roper. Will he get him? No, they'll bring him off the bag as he had to come a long way to get him. And the Reddies have a base runner. That'll bring up Dylan McCain.
Batting the right fielder, number 31, Dylan McCain.
So he'll reach on a single on that as he'll come a long way to get it right up behind the bag and throw across his body. It's going to be a tough play. So Myers gets the single. So Dylan McCain is at the plate with 1 away. Pitch high and inside for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes to Dylan McCain. Inside, and it's 2-0. On deck is Kieran Redmond. So Myers at first gets his lead. There's the pitch, swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 count to Dylan McCain. Hudson concerned with Myers as he throws over to first base. McCain, the junior from Royce City, Texas, played in 3 games last year. Was a Division II ADA academic honoree. Athletic Directors Association honoree. Pitch in for a called strike, and it's 2-2. So 2-2 count. Runner on first is Myers. One away. The 2-2 offering. Swung on up the middle. But Lewis is there to make the catch, and there's 2 away. That brings up Kieran Redmond.
Batting the left fielder, number 21, Kieran Redmond.
Flew out to center field and struck out looking. 0 for 2 on the day. Nolan Ryan on deck for the Reddies. Pitch in for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike. Runner at first. 2 away here in the bottom half of the 5th. 5-4 Henderson State. Hudson has a sign he'll kick and deliver. Redmond a foul out of play, and now it's 0-2. So 0-2 count to Redmond. Here's the 0-2. Low, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1-2 count on Redmond with 2 away. The pitch swung on and missed, got him. And that'll do it for the Reddies. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. They leave a runner stranded. We move to the 6th inning. Your score, Henderson State 5, Union 4. Take a timeout, come back with more Henderson State baseball on the Henderson State Sports Network. Move to the top of the 6th inning. Shelby still on the hill for the Reddies. Third baseman for Union. Okay, DeMarini up, and he takes the next pitch in for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kinds of movement in the Reddy bullpen. Pitch high. And it's 2-1. Looks like Colton Kaufman will be coming in next. And the 2-1. In there for a strike. So now the 2-2. Swung on, and that's going to be in there for at least 1. And it'll bounce all the way to the wall. So it'll be a stand-up double to lead things off for Union. That'll bring up Jesse Kelly, the catcher.
Batting the catcher number 15, Jesse Kelly.
Hitting 200 on the season. 0 for 2 today. Shelby is concerned about the runner at second base. And looks like Joe Myers shooken up just a bit. Now he squares the bunt, pitches in there for a strike. Now he lays down a perfect bunt. The runner will easily get to third. It'll be a sack bunt. So go 5-3, sack bunt, and move the runner over for 1 away. I'll bring up Orr to the plate, and he takes the first pitch for ball 1. So Union has the tying run at third base, 90 feet away after the sacrifice bunt by Kelly. There's a ground ball right back up the middle. Myers will have to come way over the bag, and he makes the play. The run will score, and they're 2 away. So nice 6-3, but the runner will score, and we're tied up at 5 apiece.
Batting the right fielder number 33, David Robbins.
So David Robbins will come to the plate. With 2 away. There's a line shot right to the third baseman, Parker Jones, and that'll do it. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. And we move to the bottom half of the 6th inning. It's all tied up at 5 apiece. We'll take a timeout, come back with more Ready Baseball on the Henderson State Sports Network. Nolan Ryan will step to the plate for the Reddies for the third time today. It's high for ball one. So the Reddies have Ryan, Schwab, and Hall due up here in the bottom half of the sixth inning. Chopper foul, and there's 1-1. Now the 1-1. Outside, it's 2-1. So 2-1. Pitch. Fly ball to center field. Lewis camps under it. He'll make the play, and there's one away. Brings up the catcher, Britton Schwab. 0 for 2 today. One away here as we play in the bottom half of the sixth inning. Slow moving game. Schwab looks to bunt, pitch high and away, but somehow it caught the corner. So 0-1 count. Swan foul back over the first base dugout, and it'll go out of play, and it's 0-2. So 0-2 count. And the pitch. High, and Schwab had to duck on that one. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Beautiful day here in Park County after a few days of rain. Nice evening for baseball. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Almost hitting, but it's inside. It's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Pitch grounder right back to the first base pitcher Hudson, and he'll lob it to first base, and there's 2 away. That'll bring up Alan Hall.
Batting the center fielder number 1, Alan Hall.
Hall 1 for 2 today. He's walked, scored a pair of runs, a couple stolen bases. Very active day for the senior outfielder. First pitch, he goes to lay down the bunt, but bunts it foul. It's 0-1 count. Be interesting to see who the Reddies bring in here to start the 7th inning. Score all tied up at 5. Pitch swung and missed for strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes to Hall. And the pitch. Outside, 1-2 strikes. Hudson thought it was 3. He was making the way to the dugout. Now the 1-2. Swung right back to Hudson, and that'll do it for the Reddies. 3 up and 3 down in the 6th inning. We move to the 7th. Your score, Union 5, Henderson State 5. We'll take a timeout, come back for more Ready Baseball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Batting the designated hitter number 23, Tyler Mauldin.
5 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for Union. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Reddies. And Mozzie, Moore, and Phillips are due up for the Bulldogs. Mozzie steps to the plate. Shelby still in there. He'll chop it to the first baseman, Lessenberry. He'll field it, tag the bag. 3 unassisted on the play, and there's 1 away. Quickly, 1 pitch, 1 out, and that's what Shelby needed. And Coach Hooten's going to make his way to the mound, and that might be it for Shelby. And that's it. So Shelby's done for the day. So 2 1/3 innings of work today. Gave up a hit, 1 run, 1 earned, 2 walks and a strikeout. Not a bad performance. And that'll bring up Colton Kaufman. We'll take a timeout, come back and talk about the new right-handed pitcher for the Reddies. Now pitching for the Ready, Colton Kaufman, making his 4th appearance of the year. He's only pitched 4 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. And his first offering to Dylan Moore swung on and missed for strike 1. Trying to get Kaufman some more work. He pitched a little bit last night. Had a little bit of a difficult outing. Next pitch low, and it's 1-1. And more action in the Ready bullpen. If somehow the Reddies could get the lead into the 9th, you'd probably see Patterson again. Pitch fouled. And the count now 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes as we play in the top half of the 7th inning of a slow-moving game. There's the 1-2. Fouled. One, 2 count. Pitch swung on and missed, got him with the off speed. So good pitch by Colton Kaufman to come in and get a strikeout. And that'll bring up Phillips. Zach Phillips, the cleanup hitter for the Bulldogs. And he's 1 for 1 today. Pitch fouled out of play. Tyler Freeman, the candy man in the house, passing out Starburst. Whole crew in the press box today. Pitch outside for ball 1. David Sally running the public address and doing the official scoring. Hunter Lively handling all the social media. Passing out all the good news of Ready Athletics. Next pitch outside for ball 2. Good news, the Henderson State women's golf team turned in a school record 286 performance in a single round for a team score. They moved up from 6th to 3rd, finished 3rd in the first tournament of the spring. A very prestigious tournament, as this one's fouled down the play, or down the left field line. Reddies moved up from 6th to 3rd at the Diffie Ford Invitational. 3rd out of 13 teams. Sarah Wright posted a 69 3 under par today. All the Reddies shot well. Pitch. It called strike 3. And Colton Kaufman comes in and strikes out both batters he faces. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We move. It's time for the 7th inning stretch as we're stretching them out here in Clyde Berryfield. Score tied at 5 apiece. Bottom of the 7th inning for the Reddies. Lessenberry, Taylor, and Jones due up. Game tied at 5 apiece. Lessenberry 1 for 3 today. Hudson still on the mound for the Bulldogs. Lessenberry takes the first pitch in for a strike. So Hudson and Colton Kaufman are the pitchers of record right now. Outside for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1, outside and low for ball 2, 2-1. Taylor on deck. Parker Jones batting third here in this part of the lineup. A 2-1 pitch to Lessenberry. Low, and it's 3-1. Action down in the Union bullpen now. They have the middle of the lineup coming up for Union in the 8th. Lewis, Roper, and Marini. Here's the 3-1. In for a call strike. Now counts full. So Hudson ready to deliver the payoff pitch to Lessenberry. Here's the 3-2. Low and away. Ball 4 walked him. The Reddies got the leadoff runner on base. And that'll bring up Jordan Taylor.
Batting the designated hitter, number
1 for 2 today.
Taylor.
So JT steps in with Lessenberry on first after the walk. JT hitting .238 right now. There's a fly ball to left center field. The left fielder will come over. That's Phillips. He'll make the catch, and there's one away. Brings up Joe Myers, the ready shortstop.
Batting the third baseman, number 11, Parker Jones.
Jones 0 for 3 today. Struck out earlier. Fielder's choice and fly ball to third base. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1. One 0 count. Here's Hudson. Looks over at first. Now a kick and fire. Swing and miss. And there goes Lessenberry, and he'll have a stolen base. So Lessenberry with a stolen base slid over the bag, had to reach back for it. So Les with the stolen base. It's the big guy's third base, stolen base of the year. 1-1 count on the batter. So 1-1 count. Go ahead run now at second base. And Kelly wants to go out and talk to Hudson at the mound. Jones looking for his first hit of the day. Nice gapper would be perfect right here. Giving Jones a lot of room down the line, though. And he takes the pitch in for a strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 Hudson looks in for a sign from Kelly. Now he steps off the back of the rubber. And we'll reset. 1-2 count. He kicked some fire. Delivery swung on, fouled back, and the count remains 1-2 strikes. And I think it got the hand to Kelly. I think it fouled off his hand. As Kelly steps back and tries to shake it off a bit. Home plate umpire Lynn Berry kind of walks the baseballs out to the pitcher to give Kelly some time to shake it off. So count still 1-2 with a runner on second base, Hayden Lessenberry. Now the pitch. Fouled off the leg of Jones. So 1-2 strikes. Now the pitch, low, and it's 2-2. Joe Myers on deck for the Reddies. Henderson hadn't scored since the third inning. Scored 3 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third. Goose eggs ever since. Well, the pitch. Swan, and there'll be a base hit to left field. Lessenberry will be held up at third, and the Reddies have runners on the corner with 1 away. Nice piece of hitting by Parker Jones. Perfect spot, and now the Reddies have runners on the corners with 1 away, and Joe Myers due up.
Batting the shortstop, number 23, Joe Myers.
So the go-ahead run 90 feet away for the Reddies here. As we play in the 7th inning, tied up at 5 apiece. Henderson now 7 hits on the day. 5-7-2 for Union and 5-7-0 for the Reddies. So Meyer 2 for 2 with a walk today. You bet Jones will probably try to get the second base, try to steal second today. And there's the pitch. Outside for ball 1, and that might be the pitch to see if he's going to run. Here you want a deep fly ball somewhere. 1-0 count. Golden opportunity for the Reddies to retake the lead. Time is called. So Jones at first, Lessenberry at third. And now, Kelly's going to go to the mound to talk to Hudson. Well, his game has just slowed to a snail's pace. Last night's game was a 14-11 game. It went over 3 hours and 18 minutes. Right now, they played 2 hours and 17 minutes here in the 7th. Here's the 1-0. He tries to lay down a bunt and fouls it back. One count. Way to get that put in play. So 1-1 count. Field at double play depth. And they go to first and not in time. The 1-1. Outside and it's 2-1. Hudson keeping everything off the plate. Trying to pitch for that double play. Trying to keep everything to the right side. Get that ground ball to the right side. So it's 2-1. Now the pitch swung on and missed. Strike two. 2-2. Pulled the string on it. Runner 90 feet away. You've got to make contact. Here comes the 2-2. Now he's going to call time. The delivery swung on, fly ball, foul out of play, and we'll do it again. So 2-2 count. Game tied at 5. Runners on the corners for the Reddies with one away. So now, the 2-2 as Hudson looks for a sign. Kicks and fires way outside. It's 3-2. So full count to Joe Myers. Parker Jones at first. Lessenberry 90 feet away, ready to score the go-ahead run. The payoff pitch from Hudson. Kicks and fires, and it's inside. And it was called strike 3. It called strike 3 before the ball even got there. Holy cow. That'll bring up Dylan McCain.
Batting the right fielder, number 31, Dylan McCain.
So 2 away and runners on the corners. McCain up. 1 for 3 on the day. So 2 away. And the pitch to McCain upstairs for ball 1. So 1-0 count. Reddies hate to strand a runner here. Low for ball 2, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes to Dylan McCain. He should reach. Kieran Redmond would step to the plate. Five score, 2 away. Runners on the corners. Here's the pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1. So 2-1 count. Hudson gets a sign, and now he's ready to deliver. Pitch. Swung on a fly ball to right center field, going back as right fielder Robinson. He'll make the catch, and that'll do it for the Reddies. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. They leave a pair of runners stranded. We move to the 8th. Your score, Union 5, Henderson State 5. We'll take a timeout, come back with more Ready Baseball on Henderson State Sports Network. New pitcher for the Reddies as John Youngblood comes in, making his 6th appearance. 7 2/3 innings of work, 4.70 ERA.
Number 18, Hayden Lewis.
Struck out 5 batters, walked 2. The freshman from Hot Springs, Arkansas, with the Lakeside. And he'll face Lewis Roper DeMarinay here in the top half of the 8th inning in the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Five runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for Union. 5, 7, and 0 for the Reddies. Union has left 5 runners on base as that pitch in for ball 2. Reddies have left 7 runners on base. And 3-0. So 3-0 count. And the pitch. Ball 4, they walked him on 4 straight.
Batting the shortstop, number 14, Ryan Roper.
That'll bring up Ryan Roper, the shortstop. 1 for 3 today. And the ball will get away from Brenton Schwab, and it'll be a wild pitch. And now they got the runner in scoring position. So 1 ball, no strikes to Roper with a runner on second base and nobody out here in the 8th. And lays down a bunt. Parker Jones will have to barehand it over to first. He gets to play, but the runner will go to third, and a sacrifice bunt works to perfection. And Union has to go ahead and run 90 feet away. So 5-3 sack bunt and moves the runner to third. And DeMarinay comes up to the plate with 1 away. Chance to give the Bulldogs a lead, but the Reddies going to intentionally walk him, set up the double play ball. Reddies haven't turned a double play all night, so it'll be an IBB. And I'll put runners on the corners with 1 away. So that'll bring up the catcher, Jesse Kelly. Nope, they're going to do a pinch hitter. Pinch hitter for
Pinch hitting number 5, Zach Wiley.
as Zach Wiley will step in and pinch hit. Zach Wiley, probably the hitting .261 on the season. Six doubles, a pair of home runs, 15 RBIs, so he can swing it a little bit. And be a pinch hitter right now. Not sure if he'll stay in the catch or not, but for right now he's pinch hitting and he takes strike 1, so 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouls this one back, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Wiley. Most likely Wiley will stay in the catch as he is a catcher. So 1-2 count. Double play ball would be nice right here. But that's even nicer right there to get the strikeout. So now with 2 away, that'll bring up Austin Orr, the second baseman.
Batting the second baseman, number 12, Austin Orr.
Well, Youngblood and out away from getting out of this jam here in the top of the 8th with runners on the corners and 2 away. All tied up at 5. First pitch in on the corner. Leave it right there. Put 2 more right there. As that pitch was right on the corner to the left-handed hitter Orr. There's the 0-1. High, and it's 1-1. Action in the Ready bullpen. That looks like Patterson warming up in the Ready bullpen. So if the Reddies can get out of this inning and get a run, he goes over to first base, and there's back in safely. 1-1 count. Lewis 90 feet away from the go-ahead run for Union. Pitch. Outside and low. 2-1. Odds are that regardless, this will probably be the last batter for Youngblood. Here's the pitch. So strike 2, and it's 2-2. So now they need to come get him here. 2-2 count with 2 away. Runners on the corner, tied up at 5 here in the top half of the 8th inning. The Reddies have Redmond, Ryan, and Schwab up in the bottom of the 8th, but we've got to get out of the top. Here's the pitch high, and it's full. So the Marinade will be running on the pitch. Here's the payoff pitch from Youngblood. Swung on and missed. He got him. The Reddies get out of it. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Score tied at 5 apiece. Good pitching by Youngblood to get out of the jam. And we'll move to the bottom of the 8th inning. Your score, Union 5, Henderson 5. Take a timeout. Come back with more Henderson Baseball on the Henderson State Sports Network. Move to the bottom 8th inning. The Reddies have McGuire, Ryan, and Schwab. Luke McGuire coming in to pinch hit for Kieran Redmond.
Pinch hitting number 3, Luke McGuire.
McGuire hitting .224 on the season. 4 RBIs, looking for his first extra base hit of the season. And he takes the first pitch from a strike. Hudson's still out there. Now into his 5th inning of work. He's given up only 2 hits, has not surrendered a run, walked a batter, and has struck out 2. Fouls this one out of play, and it's no balls, 2 strikes. Well, McGuire, the senior. There's the 0-2. To the first baseman. It pops up on the first baseman. He has to lob it to the pitcher, and he just does get it. So Nolan Ryan will step to the plate.
Batting the second baseman, number 26, Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan 0 for 3 today. Pitch low for ball one. Reddies need a base runner. Game tied at 5. Pitch swung on, chopper, just foul, and count 1-1. So here's the 1-1. Inside is 2-1. Now the 2-1. And it hit him. And the Reddies have a base runner with one away. Brenton Schwab will come to the plate for the Reddies. Looking for his first hit of the day. 0 for 3. Looking for his first extra base hit of the season. And it looks like we may have a pitching change for Union. Making the way to the mound, pitching coach for the Bulldogs. And they're going to make the change. So we'll take a timeout, come back with that pitching change as your score, Henderson State 5, Union 5, bottom of the 8th inning with one away and the Reddies with the runner on first. We'll take a timeout here on the Henderson State Sports Network. New pitcher for Union, Austin Kitterman, a freshman from Russellville, Alabama, to Russellville High School, making his 10th appearance. 22 innings of work. He's given up 19 hits, 5 earned runs, 8 walks, 14 strikeouts. Opponent sitting 244 off of him. He has a 205 earned run average. And he's trying to shut the door on the Reddies. Henderson with the runner at first here in the bottom of the 8th inning with a 1 out. Brent Schwab at the plate. Nolan Ryan at first was hit by a pitch. Game tied at 5 here. First pitch in for a called strike. He just grooved it. Allen Hall on deck. Wouldn't be surprised to see Schwab try to lay down a bunt here. He swings and fouls to the third base box. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. pitch. Way outside. And he said no, he did not go. He checked his swing. So it's 1-2. Reddies head to Russellville this weekend for a 3-game set with first place Arkansas Tech. Wonder Boys 9-0 on the season. The first game 9 o'clock or 6 o'clock on Friday night in Russellville. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And then a doubleheader on Saturday at noon. That brings up Allen Hall for the fifth time today. 1 for 3. He's walked, singled, and grounded out to the pitcher twice. Due for a big hit here. Kitterin steps off the mound for a minute. If Hall reaches, that would bring up Lessenberry. Outside for ball 1. Pitch inside. Ball 2. Inside 3-0. Pitch inside, and he walked him on 4 straight. And that'll bring up Hayden Lessenberry. Reddies from first and second with 2 away, and Lessenberry steps to the plate.
Batting the first baseman, number 6, Hayden Lessenberry.
Lessenberry 1 for 3 with a walk. He's yet to hit a home run this year. Now would be an ideal time. Way outside, ball 1. That's 5 straight. May wait, take till he throws you one. They hit one right down that line, in there for a called strike, so 1 ball, 1 strike. Now Les is ready to go. One pitch, in for a call strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2, setting them up on the outside corner, and way outside. It's 2-2. Could be just a setup pitch. Now they see if they fool him here. Lessenberry. Chance to drive in a run here. Score tied at 5 apiece. They're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Here's the pitch. Outside, and it's 3-2. Runners will be going on the pitch. So a base hit would most likely drive in a run. A double would definitely score 2. So the payoff pitch coming from Kitterman. Ryan and Hall will be off to the races on the delivery. Here's the pitch, swung fouled into the ready dugout. So reset and do it again. Swung on and just foul. He got around on it, but just about 5-foot foul. And now the pitch. Fouled out of play to the right side. Jordan Taylor on deck if Lessenberry should reach. The payoff. Out of play. Lessenberry doing a good job fighting him off until he gets the one he wants. Here's a pitch, deep fly ball, but foul, and it'll be out of play. So it's about 6 straight foul balls by Lessenberry. Runners will be going. The payoff pitch. Swung on a fly ball just to the second baseman. It'll be an easy play for Orr, and that'll do it for the Reddies. No runs, no hits, no errors. They leave 2 runners stranded. We move to the 9th. Your score tied at 5 apiece. Take a timeout, come back for more Ready Baseball on the Henderson State Sports Network. Well, the Union Bulldogs have the top of the lineup coming to the plate here as Robbins, Mozzie, and Moore will face Youngblood here in the top half of the 9th inning. Score tied at 5 apiece. Of course, Robbins led off the game with a solo home run. And Youngblood's first offering is low and inside for ball 1. Fouled. And that's 1-1. Youngblood is the pitcher of the record now for the Reddies. Fouls again, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Just low. And it's 1 ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Call. Inside. And it's 3-2. And the payoff. Swung on and missed, got him. Now I bring up Tyler Mozzie.
Batting the designated hitter number 23, Tyler Mozzie.
Mozzie looking for his first hit of the game. Pitch just off the plate for ball 1. Let's pitch in for a called strike, 1-1. So 1-1 count. Pitch low, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 fouled out of play. It's 2-2. So 2-2 count with 1 away here in the 9th. Pitch swung on a chopper. Nice play for Parker Jones. He's up with it over to first. The scoop by Lessenberry. Yes, they got him. Good play by Parker Jones and an excellent scoop by Hayden Lessenberry, and they're 2 away. Jones went to the ground, rolled up, threw it 1 hopper to Lessenberry.
Batting the first baseman number 22, Dylan Moore.
So Dylan Moore steps to the plate with 2 away. Moore has struck out both times he's been to the plate. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. Swing and a miss. That's 1-1. There's the 1-1. And that'll be just foul. Got lucky there. It was just foul. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. So with 2 away in the top of the 9th, Moore steps back to the plate. Youngblood on the mound for the Reddies. He's faced 7 batters. He's punched out 3, looking for his 4th. Swing and a miss. Yes, they got him. Strikeout number 4, and the Reddies need a run to win it. In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We move to the bottom of the 9th. Union 5, Reddies 5. Henderson looking for a run to win this one. We'll take a timeout. Come back with more Henderson State baseball. Move to the bottom of the ninth, score tied at 5, and Union has gone to the bullpen, and they'll bring Skylar Harrison, a 6'5 junior from Halls, Tennessee. He'll come on to face the ready part of the ninth, Taylor, Jones, and Myers. The Reddies needing a run to win it. Harrison, a 4.11 ERA, 1-0 on the season. Worked 15 innings. He struck out 15 batters in those 15 innings. Opponent's hitting 288 off of him. And he'll face Jordan Taylor to start things off here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Leading off for the Reddies in the bottom of the ninth, the designated hitter number 10, Jordan Taylor.
And Jordan can end it with one swing of the bat right here. Two home runs on the season, leads the team in RBIs with 12. Right now you want to get a base runner on. Taylor reaches. We're going to see Byrish Hughes come in and run for him. We saw him stretching them out there in between innings. And Taylor was trying to win it right there on an inside pitch for strike one. Reddies have Taylor, Jones, and Myers due up to get a run. Pitch outside, it was 1-1. Reddies failed to score. Phillips, Lewis, and Roper will be due up in the top of the 10th for the Bulldogs. Outside, it's 2-1. And there's action in the Reddy bullpen. And there's a foul ball, just foul. 2-2. As the night air among us here, dropping the temperature probably about 15 degrees since we started at least. 2-2 count to Taylor. Swing and a miss. Took something off of it, and Taylor got out in front of it. That brings up Parker Jones, 1 for 4 today.
Batting the third baseman, number 11, Parker Jones.
Jones 5 doubles and 1 home run. 9 RBIs. He's not haven't hit near as many home runs as this Union team has. Reddies with 7 this year. While Union with 24. And the pitch is low, and it's 2-0. Reddies looking to get a base runner here. Swing fouled out of play, and it's 2 balls, 1 strike. Popped him up on the right side. First baseman is there. Moore, and he'll make the play. And they're 2 away. Brings up Joe Myers, 2 for 3 today.
Joe Myers.
Joe Myers single, walk, single, and struck out. And he drives one up the middle for a base hit. So the Reddies, it gets away from the center fielder, and he'll have to hold on, though. It's center fielder Lewis tracks it down quickly. The Reddies have the winning run at first base with the single. And Dylan McCain coming to the plate.
Batting the right fielder, number 31, Dylan McCain.
I'll see if they'll send Myers. Try to get him in scoring position. He's only got 1 stolen base this year. And the pitch. Way against a wild pitch. He won't have to steal. He'll get a wild move to second on the wild pitch. So base hit could win it right here. One ball to Dylan McCain, and now catcher Wiley wants to go out and talk to Harrison, the pitcher. And so does the pitching coach for Union, wants to have a discussion with him. We're tied up at 5 apiece. 5 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for Union. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Reddies. Union's left 7 runners on base. The Reddies have 9 left on base in this one. Henderson again begins a Great American Conference Series at Arkansas Tech on Friday night beginning at 6 o'clock, and then a doubleheader Saturday. Tech 9-0 in the conference, first place. Reddies 2 games back at 7-2. 8 more weeks to play, though, of conference play. So Coach Hooten wants to come talk to McCain for a moment. Basically, a base hit wins it. That's what he's telling him. So 1-0 count on Dylan McCain. Throw me another wild one. See what happens. Get him to third. There's the pitch. Inside corner, strike one. 1-1 count. A 1-1 count. Swing and a miss on a pitch way outside. Folding, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch called strike 3 right down the middle of the plate, and he took it. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. They leave a runner stranded. We're going to extra innings, extra baseball here at Clyde-Berry Field. Your score, Union 5, Henderson 5. Back in just a few minutes for the 10th inning here on the Reddies Sports Network. Extra baseball here at Clyde-Berry Field as Blake Patterson will come on for the Reddies. The sophomore from Benton, Arkansas. Last year voted as the Division II Freshman Pitcher of the Year by Hero Sports. Had 3 saves a year ago, 3-4 record. Has 5 saves on the year for the Reddies this year, including 1 last night. Patterson a 1.86 ERA in 6 appearances, only 9 2/3 innings of work. Struck out 15 batters and walked 6. And he'll have Phillips, Lewis, and Roper due up here in the 10th inning for the Bulldogs. And Patterson, the sophomore right-hander, is ready to fire, and he first pitch is in for a called strike. Right on that outside part of the plate. The Reddies will have McGuire, Ryan, and Schwab up in the bottom of the 10th. Pitch, breaking ball outside, and it's 1-1. Gets away, and it's 2-1. Two balls, one strike to Phillips. Call, strike two, it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2. High. Count now full. Here's the payoff. Swung on and missed. They got him. Just overpowered him on that one. And that'll bring up Lewis, who's 1 for 2 on the day.
Batting the center fielder number 18, Hayden Lewis.
So one away here in the top half of the 10th. Lewis 1 for 2. Struck out and walked twice. Got a single back in the third, and hit first pitch in for a called strike. There's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. Oh, no balls, 2 strikes. Oh, 2 count. There's the pitch. Took something off of it just in front of the plate. It's fair ball, and now they're calling foul. Base umpire called foul, so they hit him. So the count remains 0-2. Here's the 0-2 from Patterson. Swinging deep, fly ball to center field. Hall's got to go on this horse. He's going back, and it's off the wall. One hands it, and he'll get it in there, and it'll be a stand-up double for Lewis. That'll be Ryan Roper now up to the plate.
Shortstop number 14, Ryan Roper.
With one away and a runner at second base. Roper 1 for 3 today. Singled back in the second. Ground out for an RBI in the third and grounded out in the fifth. And sacrifice grounder in the eighth. Sacrifice bunt. And the first pitch is outside for ball 1. Now Schwab wants to come talk to Patterson as the fake move to second. It's 3 hours and 12 minutes old. So 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Line shot. That'll be a base hit down the line. That'll be extra bases. That'll score a run as Roper will go with a stand-up double. Back-to-back double. Now they go to third, and now they got him in a rundown. And they got him out at second. But the go-ahead run's already been scored. So it'll be a double and a run scored, and Union has taken the lead with 2 away. So a double, and it'll go a 9-5 on the put out on Roper. The first pitch is a strike. And Lewis scored on the play and gives Roper the RBI. So 1 ball, 1 strike. With 2 away. Pitch in for a called strike, 2-2. So back-to-back doubles. It's giving Union the lead here. A 1-2 pitch. Call strike 3. Now the Reddies got to get a run. They scored 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We move to the bottom of the 10th. Union 6, Henderson State 5. We'll take a timeout, come back with more Ready Baseball on the Henderson State Sports Network. McGuire, Ryan, and Schwab due up here in the bottom of the 10th. The Reddies need a run as they trail 6-5 after back-to-back doubles in the top of the 10th for Union. Reddies due for some hits. They haven't scored since the 3rd inning. They've left 10 runners on base tonight. And he squares the bunt, and it's low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. There for strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 count. Swing and a miss for strike 3. I'll bring up Nolan Ryan for the Reddies. 0 for 3 today. The pitch, Ryan in for a strike. Chopper foul. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Called strike 3. The breaking ball right down the heart of the plate. Harrison's just pumping him in there. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the bottom of the 10th.
Pinch hitting number 5, Jackson Martin.
And now Jackson Martin will come in and pinch hit for the Reddies. And pitch in for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Outside, it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 to Martin, in for strike 2. Here's the 1-2. But ground ball to the shortstop. That's Roper. He comes up with it over to first, and that'll do it. Union wins it by a score of 6-5. Union 6 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. Reddies 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Reddies fall to 13-5 on the year, while Union improves to 17-3. Henderson State hits the road this week for Russellville. 3-game series against Arkansas Tech starting Friday night at 6 p.m. That's it for tonight from Clyde Berry Field. Again, your final score, Union 6, Henderson State 5. Good night, everybody.